Zanu PF spokesperson Chris Mutsvangwa calls for Comrade Bombshell Geza's national hero declaration. Quite interesting. Kana tatarisa manje mamiriro akaita zvinhu. You see, the very issue that I said on the very day rakashayika Comrade Geza, I was actually saying that I wish that these people would just be human enough and just tell themselves that, you know what, in spite of all the differences and so on, this man contributed massively to the liberation of the country. It's not a crime to differ with us and so on, and would just declare a national, even if akasavigwa kuheroes eka kwacho, of which of course we are saying haisisina basa. Vana Comrade Geza vakatovigwa paheroes eka, I think pane patokanganisika zvinhu. They don't deserve to go there. Vanhu vakaita sana Morgan Tsvangirai nana Comrade Geza, they don't deserve to be buried. In fact, the Heroes Acre does not deserve them. In those right, I think that they don't deserve to be buried by Heroes Acre. Heroes Acre actually doesn't deserve evil because of the caliber of people and so on, and even the kind of the selection process yakuitiwa yacho zvinongova zvichigananda. So it's interesting how people like Wana Chris Mutsvangwa are now coming out and speaking about declaring Comrade Geza a national hero. Yesterday, Tatswana Temba Mliswa also giving such kind of calls. The Newswalks report that to declare him or not to declare him, that is the question. Emerson Mnangagwa faces a dilemma regarding the hero status of late blessed Cde Bombshell Geza, a fierce critic who was a prominent war veteran who died in Johannesburg on February 6. Geza's legacy is complex and highly polarized due to his at times indisputable and at times disputable record as a war veteran and a former Zanu PF member, combined with his fierce opposition and criticism of Mnangagwa. An expelled Zanu PF Central Committee member who became a fierce critic of Mnangagwa and tried to incite an uprising against his regime. Geza's liberation struggle record is unimpeachable, but his record as a loyal and consistent party cadre is disputable. Geza fought in the liberation struggle as a Zanla guerrilla, but later rebelled against the ZANU PF leadership and government, calling for Mnangagwa's removal, saying his government is corrupt, incompetent, and tribal, while boldly opposing the bid to extend his term beyond 2028-2030. This presents a political dilemma for Mnangagwa, balancing the need for honoring a liberation war against actions of a direct adversary. ZANU PF spokesperson Chris Mutsvangwa said Geza is a hero even though he attacked the ruling party and Mnangagwa, and as a result of being sick and taken advantage of by some. That's a lie. Kunyepa manje. I do not even Hansi Comrade Geza was attacking the regime because he was now sick. Don't kuti chiko, don't kuti chi. Ha! Avana mota mouth. Avashai zvokutaura, avashai zvokubhata rekunama kuti nyaya dzavo dzinzwisisike. But who would understand such hogwash? Hakuna munhu anoswera achiteera zvinhu zvakadhakwa abantu vafanira vo Chris Mutsvangwa uyazi kuti avasweli ijemu yokugcova lapana kuti indaba yavo ive mnandi, vechinja mafacts vesenzani beqamba manga befuna kuti yavo instory yavo yona istori yavo ive hiyo yeqiniso. So but anyway, hakuna muntu ongaqedela isikhathi nguChris Mutsvangwa ngoba siyamazi sonke ukuthi hayi he cannot even remember his name the moment he starts to speak propaganda. Ukatomubvunza zita rake when he's lying and saying his propaganda, he might as well even forget who his name is. Nenyaya yekuti vanhu vakajaira kutoti it's a lifestyle to them of always lying, of looking at situations and just having to misconstrue whatever it is. So the call is genuine, and Comrade Geza is genuinely a cadre of the war, and he remains a respectable figure, especially to the Zimbabwean people. Zvokuti Uganda zvafunga chi kana kuti zvafunga kuignore Comrade Geza or what, I don't think that is going to take away the weight that is behind the name Comrade Geza. In fact, Comrade Geza is going to go down in history as one of the most loved heroes of the war. munoona pamacomrades chaiwo akatorwa hondo, war veterans chaiwo. We are going to have very few war veterans who remain being celebrated in Zimbabwe. You know, apart from one, Vaketa Comrade Geza, they've actually proven that, you know, they are men of policy, they are men of principle, they are men guided by, you know, what they believe in. So Comrade Geza cannot be ignored. ZANU-PF or Gananda can try to ignore him and not even talk about him like what we have seen Mnangagwa doing. But that does not change anything. The masses of Zimbabwe celebrate this man. The masses of Zimbabwe know who this man is. The masses of Zimbabwe will continue to respect this man, and he will go down into the books of history as one of the most honorable war veterans that Zimbabwe has ever seen. Even our children's children are going to read about this man in the history books. We are here. We are going to be writing that history. My generations are nowhere, and we are not going to forget to write about men like Comrade Bombshell Geza. We continue to salute this comrade. We continue to salute this man, and a man of great honor, and a man of substance. You know, a man of integrity, a man that demonstrated that you can make a U-turn even after you have been wrong for a very long time. It is possible to change, and that's exactly why he becomes a hero. While people like Chris Mutsvangwa vachiramba vari mavillains. So let's continue to watch what is going to be the response, what they are going to do. But of course, tatonzwa kuti Geza family initori nezvirongwa zvayo, vanoda kuita zvavo in a different way altogether. Saka I don't think kuti zvikananda zvichange zvine any influence whatsoever in what is going to happen to Comrade Geza. So we keep praying for what he started, and we keep praying for God to raise more leaders who are going to help Zimbabwe. Kuti tisvike panguva yekusununguka kwenyika, inosununguka bedzi nyika, liyakhululeka kuphelele izwe leZimbabwe. Aluta continua.